survivor and proud Mississippi native, I'm honored to support Pink Friday, a fundraiser for breast cancer awareness. We all have a part to play in this fight. And by working together, one day we are determined to find a cure for breast cancer. Get your tickets now to support this wonderful event.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties. Through its programs, Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and parenting education coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and for all those who's listening and watching it from around the world. And we are now live from the corner of Dalton and Lynch Street. It's the show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the Pregame. With your host, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready, because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the Pregame.
And it's like 3 minutes to tip off.
Yeah, man. Welcome into the Pregame Show here on the Black College Sports Network. Ready for tip-off for today's game between our Jackson State Tigers and the Lady Tigers ready to go here at 3 o'clock against the Prairie A&M Panthers. Neely, you got a full shot, man. We're almost ready to go. Tip-off.
Hey, man, you know, we are here, and again, it's in that atmosphere where fans show up for the ladies' game. And in spite of me telling everybody it's a 3:30 tip-off, with it being a 3 p.m. tip-off, that's what we were laughing at. We came on the air. So the pregame show cutting it kind of close to be pregaming, but we are 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from the start of the Lady Tigers hosting Prairie View A&M. Chuck, I see Walter Payton's locker behind you, man.
Yes. Here in the Hall of Fame room, got Walter Payton's locker right behind me, man. We'll get right into it, Neely, man. They're getting ready to tip off. But our ladies coming back from a tremendous road performance this past weekend against Alabama A&M and Alabama State. Going into the Texas two-step party tonight and then Texas Southern on Monday.
That's correct, man. Lady Tigers 3-0 in the SWAC. Hosted Alcorn for the season opener, SWAC season opener. Went through Alabama, brought those W's back, and now back at home this MLK weekend with Prairie View A&M and then Texas Southern on Monday.
You know, when you take a look at it, we're looking at Alabama State and Alabama A&M being the top tier, if you will. Our ladies put on a dominant performance this last weekend against Alabama State and Alabama A&M. 2 20-point victories. Tough Prairie View, tough Texas Southern team coming in. Looking forward to what we can get done this weekend.
Yeah, you know, you can't look past anybody on the schedule, Chuck, but going into the season with the preseason honors and the preseason hype, you knew that the toughest games were going to be that Alabama swing on the road. And so to go in there, games 2 and 3, and get out with wins, you don't have that caliber of opponents to go through, if you will, left on the schedule. But Coach Reed, she's not taking anything for granted. They want to beat everybody bad. So we're going to start that effort right here tonight. As we say what you said, that Texas two-step, with Prairie View and Texas Southern back-to-back Saturday and Monday. Not too late to get here. Ladies are about to start. Men start at 5:30. And then we got 2 more home games on Monday. So let's looking forward to outstanding performance for the Lady Tigers. And they also have their ring ceremony tonight during halftime of the men's game, they get their SWAC championship rings, the second ones.
Looking forward to that ring ceremony. Again, a tremendous season last year for the Jackson State Lady Tigers, bringing home that SWAC championship. But first things first, got business to handle today against Prairie View. They bring in a scrappy team, a scorer in Diana Rosenthal in a home loss to UAPB. Diana Rosenthal put up 30 points. I tell you what, Neely, in her first 15 games as a Prairie View Lady Panther, she has scored 657 points thus far. She is closing in on that 1,000-point marker in just 15 games. So our defense will have to be really keyed up tonight against Diana Rosenthal and the Prairie View A&M Lady Panthers.
And you kicked it to me, Chuck, just as the national anthem is about to start. So I'm going to kick it back to you so I don't talk over that. And then maybe we'll unplug and you'll get to hear the player introductions.
Sure thing.
Lady Panthers of Prairie View and your Lady Tigers of Jackson State. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise.
So, Chuck, we're about to rise for the national anthem as we get ready to tip off with Prairie View A&M. So you feel free to go through any stats or figures that you want to, and we're going to steep y'all here right into game starts.
Yeah, when we take a look at this game tonight, Jackson State taking on Prairie View. Prairie View is coming off of a 73-63 loss to the Arkansas Pine Bluff Lady Golden Lions this past Monday night. But this is a tough team. Well, again, you talk about Diana Rosenthal and Kennedy Hurd. Those are two names that you're going to pay attention to in this first game with regards to Jackson State and Prairie View. But Diana Rosenthal, through her first 15 games and only her second season as a Prairie View A&M Lady Panther, she has scored 657 points. They run the offense through her, but this is the crappy team that gave us everything that they could handle last season in the Baby Dome. Prairie View A&M, a tough, scrappy team, and I tell you what, we're going to have to really capitalize on those second chance opportunities and rebounding, much as we've done all season.
Yeah, she wears number 11. So folks who are watching on the Tiger Sports Network, just keep your eye on number 11, Diana Rosenthal. She plays guard, little small forward, but the ball goes through her, the play goes through her, Chuck. As she goes, the team goes.
No doubt. And assisting her will be Kennedy Hurd. She lifted the Panthers this past week against UAPB. But Kennedy Hurd and Geraldine Smith are names that you're going to have to keep an eye out for with regards to this first game. But again, our dominance has been on the boards, and we continue to look to Amisha Williams-Holiday and Maya Crump to continue to get done on the boards what they've been getting done.
Good stuff, Chuck. Right now, they're recognizing the professor of the game, which we do at every home game at the AAC, recognizing a faculty and staff member. So that's taking place right now. Right after that, they'll be introducing the lineups for Prairie View and A&M, and then the Tigers, and this game is going to be underway.
Yeah, when you take a look at Amisha Williams-Holiday, leading scorer for Jackson State, one of the leading scorers in the SWAC, also one of the leading rebounders, Deja Rogan. And you take a look at what they've done thus far. They've led the Tigers to a 3-0 start in SWAC play. Looking forward to what they can get done tonight against Prairie View.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. They're about to do the starting lineups for Prairie View, so it's going to get pretty quiet because we don't clap for them. Then they're going to introduce our players, and we'll get ready to go into the way. We're actually coming to you live from the President's Box, where we can get a good view down on the court. Chuck is here in the Hall of Fame room. All those many trophies and accolades of JSU Hall of Famers behind him, including Walter Payton right there over his right shoulder. So we're here at the AAC, the pregame show going live for basketball. Going to bring you some interviews post-game that you can get on our YouTube channel and also Instagram, interviews with players, interviews with coaches. So we're all good in the hood, baby. Little rain out there, temperature starting to drop, but it's still time to get here for this doubleheader night against Texas as we host Prairie View A&M, and then back here on Monday night against Texas Southern. And here's the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers, Chuck.
Go for it.
Number 2, Maya Crump. 5'6" junior from Texas. Jackson, number 10, Shauna Luckett. 5'4", senior from Ripley, number 24, Deja Rogan. And the 6'4", senior from Gulfport, number 4, Lisa Williams Holiday. The Lady Tigers are coached by Mrs. Tamika Reed, who is the second
Well, Coach Tamika Reed in her charge, Lucy Williams Holiday, Deja Rogan, Maya Crump, Shauna Luckett, to get ready to take the court against the Pregame A&M Panthers. Should be a good one. The pregame show, bringing you a little pregame festivities as we get ready to get into this game today.
Chuck, and they said we weren't going to cover basketball, man. The pregame show doesn't have an off season. It's not just a football show. It is a JSU athletic show, and we are here live at the AAC, taking you right to tip-off of the Lady Tigers basketball game against Prairie View. You just heard player introductions, getting ready to go to center court. Now, customary here at the AAC for home games, Tiger fans stand until the first basket is scored. So we're here. We're going to be covering things, giving you some interviews, giving you some updates. You can find our stuff on YouTube at The Pregame Show. Also with our partners over at HBCU Game Day, have one of their camera crews here with us today. So we got some stuff unloaded for y'all all week. But we're getting ready, as Chuck calls it, that Texas two-step. Prairie View A&M tonight, Texas Southern Monday night.
Yes, indeed. And, of course, it's the pregame show here on the Black College Sports Network. We're taking you right up to tip-off here. Jackson State and Prairie View A&M getting it on today here in the Lee E. Williams Athletics and Assembly Center. Neely, what are your keys to the game?
Man, keys to the game is going to go through our bigs, going to go through Amisha. The game is actually underway, y'all, so make sure you're over on that Tiger Network watching the game, and we're about to get out of here. Did not score in that ultimate possession. But keys to the game is controlling number 11 for Prairie View, containing her. I don't know if any team in the SWAC can stop her, but you got to keep her points low and how she gets other people involved, keep that low. But we got to go through our bigs. If we get two players in double digits, we run away with this game.
There it is. There you have it. We'll turn it over to the Tiger Sports Network. It's the pregame show here on the Black College Sports Network. Charles Bishop and Neely. We'll see you a little bit later.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and for all those who's listening and watching it from around the world. And we are now live from the corner of Dalton and Lynch Street. It's the show where we take you inside the game before the game begins. It's the Pregame with your host, Charles Bishop and Neely. So get ready, because we pregame harder than the other show's party. It's the Pregame.